What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Duramax video. I don't know about where y'all live, but pollen season is absolutely tearing us up. Also, at 12:40, we're supposed to have that full solar eclipse, so that should be interesting. But let's go ahead and get serious for a minute. So when you're buying truck parts, you're usually presented with two different options, a cost-efficient one and a premium one, both of which is a great option for the right person, and both have pros and cons. Now, when we replaced the mirrors on this truck, we went with the cost-efficient option. I picked these up on Amazon, and they were relatively inexpensive, but they don't have all the options, right? There is more premium mirrors out there. These had the sequential LED turn signals with running lights, relatively underwhelming reverse light, and that's pretty much it above and beyond factory. Now that we've experienced those, let's try out the premium ones, and that's where these come in. So Boost Auto sent me out a set of their baller tow mirrors. These have every single box checked, every single option you could possibly get, and obviously I've already gotten the caps color match, which cost me $135 at my local body shop, which is an additional charge on top of pretty expensive mirrors. But if you're wanting the premium option, this is the go-to. So obviously I didn't do the full mirror. I wanted to have a little bit different look than these. So for those that don't love the full color match, we're going to be showcasing this look today. I think it's going to be awesome. Obviously, I'm super excited to have all the premium options that this has. We'll go over all of that in a minute. Here's a little side-by-side between the two mirrors. The biggest thing you'll notice is the base design is different. These come pre-leveled, whereas these, they'll be sticking up, and you'll actually have to take this cap out, put washers, and typically you'll have to shave down this part right here in order for it to sit level, whereas the Boost Auto, you do not. First thing you want to do is remove the negative terminals on both of your batteries. And now it's time to go ahead and take our door panel apart. Let's go ahead and start by removing our door lock. Just pop that free. Take this push pin from the front of the door out. Remove this cap. This is going to be a T20. These are going to be a 9/32 or equivalent size. One underneath the armrest. Grab this guy, pop it free. Remove this triangle. Now we can push that guy back, flip this up, and unplug all your connectors. Peel your plastic back, remove the foam, and these are going to be 3 10mm nuts. Got to pinch this little plastic piece in and just pull your wire through. Now you want to go ahead and disconnect this guy so we can actually fit it through the door. Just like that. Just finagle your wires back in. Go ahead and grab you one of the 10mm nuts and bolt her down. Now we can go ahead and reconnect this guy. And then we have the optional upgrade for the power fold. So plug this guy into here. And then if you do not already have pre-existing wires like we do from the other tow mirrors, you're gonna have to run a coat hanger through the center grommet. But we do, so we're just gonna go ahead and take these to here, pull them through. We're gonna go ahead and remove our kick panel. Just pop this guy up, just like this. And then we can pop this guy out. If yours gets hung up like mine did, it's probably going to be this guy got bent. Just go ahead and pin that guy back and it'll be fine to reinstall. Now this one might be a little hard to see, but the door grommet's got basically two different sides you need to pinch in order to pop out. Just like that. Same deal up here. Might have to use a flathead or something to help you. There we go. All right, now you want to go ahead and grab an old school metal coat hanger. Well, unfortunately that tape that I used was really crappy and it didn't hold the wire, so we are going to have to use a coat hanger as well. But all good, does not complicate it much. Just straighten that guy out. Wiggle this thing till the coat hanger pops through. And then very securely tape your wires to the bottom. Just gently pull those wires through. Same deal over here. Run all of your wires through your grommet underneath here. We're going to be tucking it behind this little shield here, but it's going to go straight across underneath, pulling it all the way through, and we'll be tucking it as well up underneath here. So once you've got your wires ran from the passenger side to the driver, you're going to want to find the gray ones on both sides. You're going to snip them, connect them together, And then this included eyelet we are going to be putting right here, which is this bolt right here. That's going to be the ground wire. You put them both together and mount it right there. Now both your mirrors are grounded. So we did get the optional dome reverse light, which will trigger our floodlights when the dome light is activated or in reverse. And using your key fob, you can use it as an approach light. However, we don't have a key fob, so we're going to hold off on installing this until we do. Next, you want to go ahead and route your passenger side wires underneath your carpet nice and clean. And then on your driver's side, you're going to have a lot of excess wires. So you're going to go ahead, give yourself a foot or two, cut it down. Then we're going to connect the passenger and driver side together, white to white, orange to orange, obviously. Then take the excess from the driver side that you just cut off, and we're going to be running one wire white, one wire orange up into the engine bay, and that's where we're going to tap into the fuse box. So to get your wires into the engine bay, most people recommend the big grommet up underneath the steering column. However, I've always just been terrified of going through there, nicking something and running into a huge headache. So we're just reusing the wires from the previous install. So tap the hole here, running up nice and clean underneath the fender liner. They won't be in any contact with debris. And then up here, we've got our two fuse taps, which you'll obviously have to run your wires complete up to here. This is going to be for your reverse right here, which is trailer back up. And then our other one is going right here, trailer park. So if you're looking at it right here, it's going to be this one and that one. So if you didn't option power folding mirrors or your truck came factory with them, your install is done. However, if your truck is like mine and did not come with that option, but you did want to add it, we have a few more steps to do. It's going to come with two modules. The one for the driver's side has two connections. The one for the passenger only has the single. Then, of course, the one for the driver's side is going to be the two here, single for the passenger. So for our first connection, go ahead and disconnect the mirror. Take your new cable. This is going to go in line. Plug that in and plug that guy in. Now you want to go ahead and take your other wire. We're going to be connecting the blue and yellow green together right here. Apparently for this application, we will not be using the orange. So we're going to be tapping into one of the wires on here. So we need to go ahead and get this connector to slide out. Pull that guy and slide it out. We're going to be tapping into pin 14 right here, this orange wire. So go ahead, grab your T-tap. You know, I guess technically I have to take this thing apart, but let's go ahead and chop it on in. Now go ahead and grab your red wire. That is what we're going to put onto here. Worker on there. We can put our connection back on, just sliding it back on there. Nice and easy. Lock it into place. Now we're going to tap into our main harness coming off the mirror, the gray wire, which we used as the negative. So let's go ahead and clamp this one on. Well, it's currently 1:42, and as you see, the moon is covering up about half of the sun right now. It's starting to get a little dark out here. It's cloudy and smoky, but yeah, probably about another hour and it'll be as much as we see. I don't know, I don't think we're getting the full eclipse, but still pretty cool. So to install the module on the door panel, just stick a hole through your insulation right here. Zip tie this on the driver and passenger side. They don't weigh much of anything, so they'll be fine. Our driver side is technically done, aside from going in here and cleaning all of our rat's nest up. Zip tie everything nice and clean out of the way. Throw the door panel back on, should be good to go. Over here on the passenger, we do have to install that one harness, which does not have as many connectors, but go ahead, take this guy apart just like on the driver. If you don't have any thumbnails, use a zip tie, poke the pointy end down in here, and you can disconnect that. Tapping into the 14 pin red wire into this orange right there, then our negative into our main gray wire harness as well, and then plug this guy in, color coordinated, not using orange. Should be good to go. Everything is technically plugged in, should be working. So I'm gonna go ahead, get all of our wires nice and clean, throw our door panels back on, we'll test it out. Eclipse update. Almost 100%. That's like at least 75. Ooh, that's crazy looking. Whoa, that was freaking cool. guys, well there she is, rocking the new Boost Auto tow mirrors, and I opted for orange this time, and I think it works really good. We had the clear switchbacks on the other ones, so I wanted to swap it up completely like everything else, and I think the orange goes really well with all the red. We'll go ahead and turn the truck off so y'all can actually hear me, but I wanted to show y'all with it lit up. All right, so y'all definitely let me know what you think about them. I'm digging it. I actually think I prefer them, which I was a little bit worried going into this, thinking that I was gonna regret taking the fully color match ones off, which we could fully color match these. It's gonna be kind of a headache to find a painter for them. But with that said, I kind of like the black and the red. I think it flows really good with the window, and I think it's a nice change of pace from what we had. And I'm sure if you didn't like the fully color match, you should really like this. We already got this one nice and dirty. Trying to film at a different location, but the wind was blowing too hard. You probably couldn't even hear me, so I probably scrapped that footage. So we're refilming. Got her nice and dirty, but paint looks absolutely amazing. Matches perfectly to me. So I'm stoked, and the power fold is super nice. So we got the power fold upgrade. We got the entry lights or whatever. When they activate, they do the little thing. They're sequential. They stay orange, but they are sequential. We got heated glasses, turn signal in the glass, high power reverse light, which I'll show y'all later on when it gets dark. So yeah, these are the baller tow mirrors. But like I said, with pretty much anything in life, you can go for the more affordable product, or you can go with a more bougie route that has all the options, and that is this option. Both are great. One just offers more. And decide whatever. Check out your bank account, see what it's looking like, and go from there. But I'm tickled with it. And dude, I already filmed the little revs this thing did. Holy crap, the Duramax is sounding insane. I cannot wait for the Power Strokes exhaust to show up. Gonna have a wicked exhaust battle between this and the 6-liter. Gonna be hard for the 6-liter. I forgot how good this thing freaking sounds. It is dialed with that 3-inch downpipe, 5-inch straight pipe, 8-inch tip. It don't get much better than that. With that said, I'll have a link to them in the description. Be sure to go check them out. If you're interested in buying them, I'll see if there's any way I can get a discount code. I don't know if I can, but if I can, I will throw it in the description with the link. So with that said, be sure to subscribe if you're new, leave a like, ring that bell notification. Our new switch panel is also working beautifully, so now we can actually adjust our mirrors. We can use power fold, and all of our window functions work properly, front and back. I'd have to click the back ones like 10 times to get them to work. Now, perfect. Shout out to the 6-liter holding the boat out of the water. But y'all, the diesel effect is so real. Now that we got 2 on the channel, I've lost it. Listen to this thing. There's something that gets in your blood when you buy a diesel. The sound, the torque, the body style that comes with a diesel. The diesel effect. It's freaking real. Driving the D-Max. Good gravy. That boy thick. Just so y'all know, it's 1 o'clock in the freaking morning. I'm in my drawers. It's like 50 degrees out here. I got my Glockachew on me. It's cold, but I forgot to film the reverse lights. And we're posting the video, I guess technically today, since it's 1 a.m. So I gotta get y'all a clip real quick. Excuse me, it's 48 degrees. Gosh, dog. All right, let's throw in reverse. That's so much brighter. That is like 1,000,000 times brighter than the other ones. Holy crap. That is super freaking bright. That is awesome. You can see literally like daylight. All right, I'm going in. I'm going to bed. I hope y'all enjoyed the video.